I'm Beth. I'm in my third year studying French and German at Lincoln, and I'm originally from Manchester. What I found really useful on the open days was the talks about my course. Because I study French and German, I found it really useful to have individual sort of walkthroughs of French and German separately. And then to be able to ask tutors all the kind of questions that you've got whizzing around in your head, because when the information's presented to you in a prospectus or on a website, it's really quite different to having that explained to you with someone there in front of you. So I really enjoyed that. And my tips for the open day would be, first of all, work out what it is that's important to you, prioritise what you want to find out, and even make yourself a list of questions that you can ask to the various people that you'll speak to throughout the day. And then my second pointer would be take lots of notes. Even if you think that it's information that you've already got somewhere or that you'll remember, just note it down, because you never know what you'll forget. You'll get a lot of information in one day, and it's really useful to have that all noted down. And finally, try and enjoy it. It'll be a busy day and it might be a bit stressful trying to arrange what you're going to at different times, but remember that it's supposed to be an opportunity to see what Oxford is like and to picture yourself at university and to sort of start getting really hyped about applying. So do try and remember to enjoy the experience and make the most of your day.
Hi, my name is Dalveen and I study Spanish and Linguistics at Jesus College, and I'm in my second year. My top tips for this open day would be to really make the most of talking to representatives, because this is your one opportunity to ask them questions and to really get a feel for what Oxford is like from people who actually study there. So they can answer questions that maybe your teachers and your parents won't know. So I think definitely make the most of asking about anything and everything. There really are no silly questions, and it's just a really good opportunity to see what it would be like to be a student at both the university and at the college. I'd also recommend taking the virtual tour around the college, because this will just give you a feel for the environment and it will help you see the different aspects of a college. So there's things like the JCR, the college bars, the different quads. I think it's a really nice way to kind of see how everything fits together and what the college system is like. Also, on my open day, I remember asking a lot about social life and aspects like that, because I know that it's something I didn't really know much about, and that's what made me realise that Oxford is actually quite a fun place to study. So definitely try and ask as many questions as you can. Prepare questions on things that you're interested in or things you don't really know about, because it's just a really great opportunity to talk to actual students.
Hi, I'm Lucas Lyko, a second-year geographer studying at St Catherine's College, which we like to informally call CATS. When I went on open days before applying to university, I always wanted to get a sense of what a day in the life of a student studying my subject at that university is like. I always enjoyed having the opportunity to chat to students, even if that was virtually, to see what they thought about their subject and their life at the university more generally. The colleges at Oxford are all very different, and to be clear, if you're still unsure what a college is or what even the point of them is, don't worry, I didn't either, but hopefully you'll be able to find out a bit more information about them here and what differs between them. It's good to have a little explore during the open day which colleges do your subject and what kind of things differ between them, be that their size, what they look like, the kinds of clubs that they have. So have a good look around. It's good to start the day with a plan of what you want to see, the kinds of talks you want to hear, perhaps from different subjects, different colleges. So make sure you have a rough idea of what you want to see before the day begins. Equally, it can be really useful to drop into the odd talk that you thought less about if you have time. Often it's these talks that can give you an extra insight into university life at Oxford or anywhere else, and how your studies could look at university. Have a good look at the individual colleges' websites, where you might be able to find a little bit more about what they're like and what living at them and studying at them is like too. There is plenty of information on the courses that you might be interested in across the university's web pages. But if there's still anything that you're unsure about or couldn't manage to find, always feel free to email or call the department, the college, or even an individual academic who'll be more than happy to help you out. There's so much to see at our university, including lots that will surprise you, so try to delve into as much as you possibly can during your open day, so you get a good sense of the exciting opportunities and the fun time you could have here. Don't worry if you still feel a bit daunted about where to begin or what you're looking for. That's pretty normal. So just try to pop along to some of the sessions that you think you might be interested in and go on from there. There's no right way of doing an open day or of attending one. or stuff that you have to see, so just have a good explore.
Hi everyone, my name is Steph and I am coming to the end of my second year of studying history at Wadham College. And I've just been thinking back to when I was going to open days quite a long time ago now. And I think one of my priorities was definitely just trying to get as much information about the colleges as possible, because there are some great resources out there online. I found the Oxford Alternative Prospectus quiz really helpful, which kind of matches you up to a college based on the kind of requirements you have or the things you think you're looking for at least. But there is really something to be said for getting students' experiences and really getting a feel for a student body and the people that really define a place. And I think it can really help you a lot of this is based on instinct. And I think it really, really helps to be able to ask questions to students about their experiences of college life. And also subject-specific things too, because I think that I didn't pay much attention to the kind of diversity of courses that there are out there across the UK. And I think keeping in mind certain things, maybe particular areas you're interested in studying or ways you would benefit from being examined in or you prefer to be examined in, just things like that are definitely worth keeping in mind. And that's for kind of open days more generally. Just keep that in mind and ask questions again. Just ask us questions. I think it's worth also to bear in mind this could be quite overwhelming. You can get a lot of information thrown at you. There'll be lots of people asking questions and lots of responses coming in. And it's really just something quite simple, but have a pen and paper with you and be ready to make notes. It was just the most random things, anything that jumps out at you, so you can compare colleges later, compare universities later, compare courses later. Don't think that you have to make this decision on the day, or that you kind of have to know how you feel on the day. It's just good to collect this information and have time to process it. Also, just take breaks away from the screen as well, because it can be quite overwhelming to kind of spend all day in front of your screen. Go and make a cup of tea.